So there I was, admiring the 2 latest additions to my new harem of waifus in NIKKE. Yeah, aren't you fabulous? Oh yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I didn't forget you either. Oh yeah, how could I not? Oh yeah, you're. So there I was admiring the 2 latest additions to my new NIKKE harem, when I happened across this article. Goddess of Victory NIKKE celebrates 2nd anniversary and nearly $900 million on mobile. Just so you guys were aware, NIKKE is available not only on mobile, but also on PC. And I thought to myself, yeah, that sounds about right. If any gacha game out there that is a non-Hoyo gacha game could have achieved this, it would have been NIKKE. Because naturally. Now, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the little bell notification, that way you remain up to date with every single thing that I post, and I post daily. Do not miss out. Now, if you guys want to add me as a friend in NIKKE, I'll have my user ID on display over in the corner here. You can send me a friend request. I'll go ahead and accept you when I get the chance to. But specifically concerning this article, Shift Up's popular gacha game is celebrating its 2nd anniversary from a past antagonist perspective. I'm loving this event, by the way. All of the characters in this are freaking insane. I can't wait to get all of them. As you saw, I got Grave, I got Cinderella. Actually, I think my Cinderella is like core 3, core 4 now. I did over 1,000 polls in game, and I'm gonna upload the VOD for that soon, but it took a lot to get Cindy. My God. Shift Up Suitor RPG Goddess of Victory NIKKE has generated $890 million in gross revenue, $620 million net on mobile as it celebrates 2 years since launch, according to AppMagic estimates. And just so you know, this is using AppMagic like Sensor Tower, like gacha revenue. They are estimates, they are not definitive or confirmed, which means this game could have very easily have made over $1 billion thus far. One of the only gacha games out there to have made over $1 billion. That isn't factoring in PC revenue. If you do, there is no doubt in my mind that it's made over 100 or made over $1 billion. According to AppMagic estimates, the title accumulated $555 million in its first year. That is unreal. Wow. During the past 12 months, it ranked up a further $335 million. To celebrate its 2nd anniversary, Shift Up is introducing new sci-fi characters, special rewards, and a fresh story event from the perspective of last year's villain. Goddess of Victory NIKKE found fast popularity in 2022 after it garnered attention in part due to suggestive, sometimes controversial character designs. No, not at all. Not at all. They are not. These character designs are some of the best character designs in gacha gaming. There is absolutely no question. You might hate NIKKE, but one thing you cannot hate is its character designs. No freaking way. It found its largest audience in Japan. That's surprising, but at the same time, not really. A region known for its RPG-related enthusiasm has since grossed $520 million for mobile players in the country. 500 out of the $1 billion in Japan. Holy crap. Japanese players are thirsty, man. This means Japan has contributed 58% of NIKKE's mobile earnings up to date. US follows in second at 155 million. Dude, China, well, actually the game isn't released in China, right? But I think they are making a Chinese port. And in Korea, the game's country of origin, it isn't even in 2nd place. The US actually comes in 2nd place. That is unreal. 155.3 million in player spending, including 17.4% of NIKKE's mobile revenue. South Korea rounds out the top 3 markets with 145.7 million or 16.4%, so just slightly $10 million under the US. Korea, what are you guys doing? For real, like, you guys are missing out, man. I mean, Japan knows what's up. Goddess of Victory, NIKKE's most lucrative month on mobile, was immediately upon its launch, which is where all gacha games typically tend to make the most money. I think Genshin made like 220 million, 250 million in its first month. Okay, Star Rail made like 130 or 150 million on mobile in its first month. So yeah, even Zenless made like 90 million in its first month, having made $105.4 million in November 2020. Wait, NIKKE launched to more than Zenless Zone Zero did. Wait, holy crap, that is actually unreal. NIKKE was a more popular game than Zenless, or at least Zenless on mobile. Damn. Player spending declined to 67 million in December. I think that still made more than Zenless did, right? in 2024. Holy crap, that's unreal. The power of NIKKE waifus. Before we go any further, let me take a moment here to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I can't thank you all enough for the support. Now let's keep talking. Revenue gradually declined from there during its first anniversary celebration, often a boom period for gachas. NIKKE generated 45 million. That's still unreal for a year later, dude. Holy crap. Ranking as its third best month ever, NIKKE hasn't surpassed 40 million in a single month since January 2024, though still remains among the big names in the gacha space. Oh my god! It hasn't made over $40 million this year. It tends to make 10, 20, 30 something million. How terrible it must be for Shift Up. It's so terrible they managed to fund Stellar Blade, a single player RPG for PS5 that was arguably incredible. Oh no, woe is me. How terrible this must be for them. How are they gonna feed their families? How are they gonna continue to develop high quality content when they're only making 10, 20, 30 million dollars on mobile per month, according to App Magic? God damn, the end of service is coming. Yeah. Goddess of Victory NIKKE's most lucrative day to date was also early on, with $6 million earned on mobile on November 12th. Fast forward to its second year, and Goddess of Victory NIKKE's single best day was on April 26, 2024, the second day of the 1.5 year anniversary update. That makes sense. Revenue spiked from 977,000 pre-update on April 24th to 3.1 million on April 25th, a 217% increase. From there, player spending grew further to 3.7 million on April 26th before it began to tail off. I'm pretty sure the 1.5 year anniversary was the crown event, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I spent a little bit too much on Crown. The event saw new SSR super special rare characters added to the gacha, holds for existing characters, and a new story event, a formula being largely repeated for the second anniversary celebration. In fact, for the second anniversary, 3 SSRs have been added, namely Cinderella Grave and Rapunzel Pure Grace. Rapunzel Pure Grace we actually got for free, and we got dupes of her for free too. Cinderella was the main antagonist during the first anniversary, but this year's celebration revisits those story events from her perspective while unlocking the character in the gacha, which I have obtained numerous copies of. She was released on October 31st alongside the latest version update, triggering a 156% revenue spike day over day to 2.4 million. As part of the anniversary, players can also receive a free recruit every day until November 28th, encouraging continued play throughout November. Again, NIKKE, if any gacha game out there has the potential to rival a Hoyo gacha, it is NIKKE. NIKKE is one of the only gacha games that is globally accessible that makes this amount of revenue. This game is phenomenal. I know people write it off as just being like some kind of idol game or big booba, big booty waifu game. Yeah, it is. It very heavily emphasizes that. But at the same time, it is so much more. It has one of the best soundtracks in gacha, has some of the best character models in gacha, has one of the best stories in gacha, some of the best character models in gacha. I don't know if I said that already. One of the best English dubs in gacha. And while, yeah, it is predominantly an idle game for a lot of the early to mid stages of the game, once you get further through it, it becomes impossible to auto. The same with the tribe tower, the same with so many aspects of the game become manual. Like, it is imperative you manually control your characters for predominantly the majority of the end game content. Seriously, I'm at a point where I can auto very little, admittedly, and I'm okay with that because I think where games truly excel is in their manual play, but I do like farming on auto. So, I mean, this is an accomplishment for NIKKE. This is a phenomenal accomplishment for NIKKE. I have no doubt in my mind that this is only the beginning, especially with the new NIKKE open world gacha game that is on the horizon, 2027. For those of you that are still watching, I have a video on the new open world NIKKE gacha game coming out in 2027. I strongly urge you to go check that video out if you have not already. That is going to be a big game, probably Shift Up's biggest game, which again, if you haven't added me, go ahead and do so. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Don't you close out of this tab. I didn't give you permission to do that. Sit your ass back down. Click one of the 2 videos that are gonna be on screen in just a moment and keep watching my content. Keep enjoying my content.